Welcome back, everyone, to the next episode of our Pokemon Y Hardcore Randomized Nuzlocke. I am really excited for today's episode because it's kind of a big one. We have got a Serena battle right off the bat, and then if I'm not mistaken, we go right into the gym leader. Now, something important to note here as we do jump in, some of our Pokemon are quite below the level cap. The level cap here is 48. Now, Anime is sitting very close to that. I would suggest Nathan and Phelox are pretty close, like perfectly fine. However, Fruit, Sarker, and even Phoenix is a little bit low here, and so we are going to do our best to try and get them leveled up as we go through the gym. Of course, we'll figure out what the gym typing will be as we get in, but I'm really excited about today's episode, guys. This is a big one. We've actually got a lot. One thing I wanted to pull up, hold on one second. I'm so sorry, I should have done this already. It's fine, we'll be fine. I just wanted to make sure I had everything pulled up here in case I needed to get not lost is really the key. All right, so let's get perfect. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. Anyway, so we have got some big moves going on today, guys. We're nearing the end game, which is so crazy to me. But guys, let's jump right off. We got the Serena battle right here. Leading off with Fruit, again, trying to get some levels here as best we can. We definitely need those levels, and so we'll make the best of this. Honestly, Fruit is really good. I've been like very, very impressed in general with Fruit, and so I'm kind of curious to see how this goes if we set up a little bit. Let's just see what we can do. I don't anticipate Wormadam doing too much to us. Psychic is strong, but we should be perfectly fine tanking that like a champ. Look at that. Let's actually Leech Seed. Why not? We can Leech Seed, regain a lot of the damage this thing does to us while we Quiver Dance up, and then we'll be in great shape. Guys, as you know, as we jump into this battle and do our best to set up with Fruit, as you know, I am going to be out of town once again the next week, so the week after this video goes up. So I am doing my absolute best to get everything pre-recorded as best I can, but I want to keep in mind, realistically, I've only got so much time, and I'm very quickly running out of said time. And so I'm gonna do the best I can, guys. I really anticipate being swamped over the next few days. That did nothing, even with, oh no. But I'm gonna do the best I can not to miss any episodes. It's gonna be tough though, realistically. This is just a really busy time for me, unfortunately. 2 conferences back to back really makes it difficult. But that being said, once this next conference is over, I won't be traveling again until the following year, so 2025. So I've actually got a ways to go before the next one. In that time, I certainly hope to do a little bit more in terms of pre-planning and kind of wrapping my head around exactly what I can do to really get ahead. I feel like there was a point in time where I was almost always like a month ahead on recordings, and it felt so good. But I haven't been there in quite some time, probably since like early spring, which is tough because being there is amazing. It feels great to be just like a month ahead. You don't have to stress, everything's kind of done. And unfortunately, it's just been impossible to get there lately. But I've also been getting distracted. I've been doing a little bit of music stuff on the side just for fun, really learning how to record and process music and that kind of thing. And it's been really fun. I wrote a little riff. It's fun. It's very well recorded in the way that I did things, which is pretty cool. Normally, like, I don't go into fine detail when recording. I kind of record the riff and do the thing. This time I literally like built the riff out kind of note for note and or chord by chord basically, and it was really fun. It caused me to kind of think about things a little bit differently. It also kind of forced me to clean things up a little because you're only playing one note at a time. You don't have the finger moving over the fretboard that much and all that kind of thing. It was really interesting. I watched a video about somebody recording in that manner, and it was kind of like an epiphany moment, right? Where I'm like, oh my goodness, this is such a great way of recording, and I've never done this, but it definitely works. And so, okay, so that's been a really fun endeavor to try and kind of learn that process, and do my best to really, you know, just kind of learn. I feel like I haven't been learning new things very often. I feel like I need to try new things. One thing that I tend to get in a rut with is like books. And I know, sorry, I'm like rambling today because we're just fighting through this and I've got nothing going on. But I've been in a rut with books. I haven't found a book that has really grabbed me in quite some time. Level 44 on fruit, heck yeah. And it's been a little frustrating because I've started a few and I've enjoyed a few, but like they're not enough to really get me. And at the conference last week, when I was out of town, I was talking to a coworker of mine and he suggested a book that he's been reading. And he said it's been, you know, highly acclaimed in the writing world over the last couple months. And like he's doing it as part of a book club kind of thing. Oh my gosh. And I was like, yeah, let me give it a shot. I'm kind of curious. And all of a sudden, like it just sparked it in me. And it's funny because it's not even like a topic, or a subject matter that's particularly relatable. It's like, and no judgment, I mean nothing towards anybody here, but like it's about a previous drug abuser who is kind of clean now and struggling. He's a struggling writer. And it's very interesting. There's a lot of historical references in it too, which is really cool. And like, I've got no relationship to drugs in my life. That's not a thing for me. And so, you know, if you do, that's fine. That's your prerogative and your judgment. Just be safe, please. But all I mean is that like, it's not really something that caught my eye or would have caught my eye in general, but I've actually really enjoyed it. And so it's kind of fun. It's really interesting to try and jump into something completely different, like different recording styles, or in this case, of course, okay, great. So dragon or ghost, or in this case, just a book. It's really fun. Hey, we did learn Ice Beam on Phoenix. So I don't think this will be dragon. I'm sure it's ghost, but this is actually a really interesting. All right, well, here we go. This is gonna hurt a lot, isn't it? We don't have a normal type. Don't have a dark type. I am actually gonna swap into anime here, thinking it can tank the move a bit better, and then we can crunch. We'll see. I'm not sure. God, that animation is so sick. It's a little silly because of whoa. Got a little carried away there. This is really scary. That's super effective damage. Oh, geez. We might be in trouble. This is the problem. We need a tanky boy. All right, so our special defense is very good. Let's see. Not Sarker. So I think we just go into Phoenix and then plan to Ice Beam. I don't think we outspeed is the problem. That's like kind of what I'm worried about here. But our special defense is way stronger. And I believe this is a special move, I assume. Okay, so we do live one more. So I think I just Ice Beam. Oh, we do outspeed. Okay, fantastic. That might do it. Oh, come on. So close. Oh, geez. These gyms in this game are ridiculous. That's right, I said it. I burned a surf there because I obviously know that we're not gonna outspeed, or excuse me, we are gonna outspeed, so it doesn't matter. All right, Ice Beam should take this thing out, but what in the world is this start? Holy crap. Yeah, well, that's something. Let's see. I don't love this. This is terrifying. I am just gonna heal all the way back up here. Almost all the way back up, I should say. Let's throw Nathan out front. We do have feint attack. I've got a hunch this is Ghost, and I might be wrong, but we're gonna find out together. Ghost type is interesting and a little scary. I wish at this point we had a good normal type on our team, solely because we can just kind of ignore ghost types. But I don't think we've got any. Well, we do, but I don't think we're not gonna compromise our team at this point. I think I feel pretty reasonable with what we have. We've got a few dark moves. Nathan has feint attack, which isn't amazing, but Anime does have crunch, as we saw, and crunch can do a chunk. All right, let's do it. Let's see if it is for sure Ghost. It is Ghost. Dusk Noir, let's go. Some good Pokemon, Giratina and Dusk Noir. This is gonna be a terrifying battle. I'm actually gonna confuse Ray, weirdly. I don't know that this is necessary, but I just feel the need to like be a little safe, and I think this is a fair way to do it. Okay, there we go. It paid off. Even if all it did was remove the ability for it to use a move this turn, I think it's worth it, right? Because this is such a weird mon. It's like a very statusy kind of Pokemon. It's gonna curse, so that actually takes it out, I think. Yeah. And that was the only Pokemon. So I'm gonna prioritize Nathan and Anime here as Pokemon that I want to level up, solely because those dark type moves are of course gonna be really, really handy for us if we can get an extra level or two on them. Anime is obviously very near the level cap already, but we've entered the gym at this point at level 47, and so we are good to use Anime regardless of level at this point, which is super handy. So we'll see what we can do. Always hated this like little puzzle. Not hated, that's a strong word. It's just always been like it's a cool puzzle. It's just a little frustrating. Abena, is it Mega? No, okay, that's actually great. That makes it a little easier at least. Whew, all right. Let's feint attack. Did it detect? No. I didn't actually see what move it used. Dang, that did a lot. All right, so we'll heal up after this, but this should be an easy takedown. No problem, fantastic. And a little bit closer to level 47. Definitely have a ways to go here though. So let's Super Potion up. This gym battle does worry me a little bit, I'll be honest, solely because we are pretty underleveled, to be frank. But it's all good. We're gonna take on as many of these trainers as possible because I do think that it's worthwhile here. A Drifblim, okay. Worth noting, by the way, guys, we do have full evolution, I believe, pushed on at this point. I think I always do that at like level 30-ish, so that way at the kind of mid to late game, we only ever see fully evolved Pokemon. And, you know, certainly that could still mean we find the occasional, like, not very strong fully evolved Pokemon, but like an Emolga or something. But in this case, obviously it just means that if this were regularly going to be a Drifblim, or excuse me, a Drifloon, it would have forced the evolution into a Drifblim, making the mid to late game a bit harder. Which to me is more exciting, it's more fun, and it keeps you from running into stuff like Caterpie and the Elite Four. I've done that so many times and I'm like, guys, this is so ridiculous. Because it sort of ruins the momentum a little bit. It's not very fun, just in general. I mean, you gotta think, you're in the Elite Four. Oh geez, we're here. All right, I honestly think what we are gonna do, I don't want to mess around with this one. I am just straight up going to go with Anime. And we're just gonna do the best we can. We are low leveled. This is a risky play, but sometimes you got to take the risk, guys. And I think 7th gym is probably not the time, but we're gonna do it anyway. Awesome. All right, Dusknoir is the start. Definitely a scary mon. She has got 3 Pokemon. Okay, but this is very low leveled compared to us, which is phenomenal. So we're gonna crunch. This might just take it out. With Parental Bond, yeah, easy. That was a crit. Let's go. Anime, coming in clutch since the beginning of this run. Absolutely insane. All right, almost level 48. There is the ace, guys. It is a Gengar. The good news is, while Gengar is very strong, it's gonna have a lot of haxy move. Oh God, no. That did way too much. Come on, knock it out. Yes. It did outspeed. That's the danger. Outspeeding is the danger. So let's see what the final Pokemon is. That was the ace. That makes me feel way better. It's a Mega Bayonet. Do we think we can take it out? Oh, it's Sucker Punched. Oh, please don't do too much. 5. Anime lived on 5. Let's go. Come on. Yes, Anime. You are amazing. Let's go. Anime carrying us through the 7th gym, and just like that, guys, we add this next badge to the layout right now. Oh my gosh, come on. 1 more gym badge to go before we win, or not win, but before we complete the gym badge challenge. Leaf Tornado is the TM here. That's totally fine. And guys, at this point, we are going to be heading back to... Oh, look at that. That's so convenient. We're going to be heading back to Lumio City, where Lysander is waiting for us, actually. I think Lysander calls us here, if I'm not mistaken. Nice. All right, guys, this is a big moment. We're gonna be heading over to Lysander Labs, and this is gonna be, I mean, this is huge. We're really getting somewhere at this point. Man, I'm amazed at how far we have made it in this run. After having lost the first, I think just once, maybe I'm wrong, maybe it was twice, I don't know. I think having lost it, I know at least once, like, it's crazy to be back here at this point where we've really, I mean, we've made it pretty far at this point. All right, if we do lose, we lose. I'm not doing anything else. We're gonna start a new run. But for now, I think we head south. I'm not 100% sure, actually. I maybe should check, but. Oh, okay. All right, well, maybe we'll check the map real quick. Whoops. Bag. Whoops, town map. Let's see. So we can't go here. Do we just fly? Is that the takeaway? Snowbell. Pokemon League. God, look at how much we have covered. That's kind of crazy. Do we have a Pokemon with fly, actually? Does Articuno know fly? No surf. All right, well, we're gonna have to teach it fly. I assume we have fly. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm fairly certain we do. Yeah, okay. I mean, Phoenix is the obvious choice just because it's stab. I really don't like the move fly. I think it's terrible, but I guess it's better than Gust. I don't know. But this will allow us to fly back to Lumio City. We can find the cafe and then make our move. But I mean, really, guys, we're getting there. Does Sarker? No. Okay. That's funny that it doesn't know surf. All right. Sarker might be falling behind a little bit, which is unfortunate. But we'll see. All right, flying back to Lumios, guys. Let's do it. This has been a super productive episode, and I feel like a very short amount of time. Oh, something I did want to mention, guys. We have had a lot, like kind of a really a lot of new people popping in from Instagram. And I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who's taking the opportunity to jump in and hang out with me over here. I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. And it's great to have you join the YouTube community. It's really fun to have you guys here because we actually now get to, if you're subscribed to the channel and you comment and that kind of thing, you might actually have a Pokemon named after you. So definitely make sure if you're not already, but you happen to be watching, make sure you subscribe. I think it's a really good way of like incorporating you guys into the run, of course, and it's just really fun. Oh, Protean, wow, cool. Protean Scizor kind of goes hard, man. But it is also just a really fun way to incorporate you guys and, you know, make this not just about like me playing a Pokemon game, but also me hanging out with you guys on the team. Literally, like, I think that's pretty fun. I'll be honest, like part of me wants to do a really short episode just because this is such a good stopping point, but I don't want to do that really. So we're just gonna do the thing. Whoops, not what I meant. Pokemon. Who do we want out front? I'm gonna go Phalanx, I think. Or not, I don't know what the level cap is actually. I should look that up. Black and white, not what I want. Level 59. Holy crap. Do I have to battle both of these people? Yeah. Excuse me. Rotom. Just standard old Rotom, that's great. And it probably doesn't have Levitate, so I'm just gonna Sand Tomb. There you go. Easy enough. Not gonna take it out. We need Earthquake, man. Earthquake will be so nice once we get it, but for the time being. Oh wow, it got the boost. Nice. I mean, that's honestly really cool, but I'm just gonna Dragon Claw. It subbed? What? I mean, Dragon Claw should break it. We're Sheer Force, like, yeah. But that's ridiculous. Also, guys, I do want to point out, we did just start our Soul Link, or not Soul Link, man, I wish. If you have anybody that wants to do a Soul Link, hit me up. We did just start our Soul Silver Nuzlocke in shorts format, which is an absolute blast. I'm so excited for that game. I love Soul Silver. I love the layout because I did something a bit different there. I think it's really fun. And it gives a little bit more motion to the whole thing, which is cool. But in general, I think it's just going to be a really fun time. Open Sesame. Okay. Just like that, guys, we have found Lysander Labs. Uh-oh. All right, let's see. Ooh, we get to battle him right off the bat. My wife just texted and say I'm coming home a half day. I'm curious what's up. I hope she's not sick. Hold on one second, guys. All right, sorry about that. My wife is not feeling well, which is unfortunate. All right, so it looks like electric type is going to be the play for Lysander, which is totally fine. Because Phalanx is ridiculous. My wife has been really sick a lot lately. It's been kindergarten related, I think, most of it. Like, she's a kindergarten teacher. She's gonna get sick a lot, unfortunately. But it does make it hard on her, especially with our little one and all that. So I feel bad that she's having to deal with all this. I'm hoping it's nothing too serious, but we'll of course see. All right. She made an appointment at the Minute Clinic to see if maybe it's strep throat or something. I really hope it's not. That's going to be difficult if it is. I'm learning in real time as you guys are. But sickness, man, it's been going around. And fall time, of course, is always a bit, you know, it's pretty normal. But I think being a kindergarten teacher, obviously she gets more of the brunt of it all. And unfortunately it makes it really hard because then, especially right now, for instance, like I'm having to work, we got a little one, she can't really be around the little one if she's sick, so it's tricky. We'll figure it out, but I hope she's okay. Raikou, dude, level 49. I'm sorry. That's a little terrifying. I'm gonna Dragon Claw here. It's gonna use Crunch. Okay. I hope it doesn't get the D drop. It didn't. Okay, cool. I mean, we should be fine. Gosh, that did very little. This thing is a chonk, man. I think what we're gonna do, by the way, guys, just because I think this is a really like perfect place to end the episode, I think we're gonna take down Lysander, get through what I assume to be some dialogue right afterwards, and then we'll probably end the episode there, anticipating that Lysander Labs will mostly be all of next episode, if not maybe even a little bit more. But we'll certainly see as we get through it. But I think, I mean, this seems as good a place as any to poetically end the episode. And we'll see. It avoided the Sand Tomb. Really? It's gonna charge again. I mean, at some point we do have to be careful. It's got... We should be okay, but... The Reflect wore off. That is why it lived. I'm gonna Declaw here. It quick attacks. That should be fine. It's not gonna do too much. It did a lot, actually, compared to what I thought it would do, but we should be fine here. Yeah, take down the Heliolisk, and that is Lysander defeated right off the bat. Now, I think we fight him like 2 or 3 times, like it's kind of ridiculous, so we'll see. If I'm not mistaken, it is actually a handful of times, but I think what we'll do is heal up and then call this episode done, which is perfect. This music is also, this like smooth jazz. So sick. All right. Let's heal up, guys. We'll save the game right here and call it a day. Definitely need some more super potions. I did not plan for that. I think there's some beds in here, but we'll see. Let's save the game, guys. I just want to say a huge thank you to everybody. Again, I'll do my best not to miss any episodes of any series, but next week is going to be busy. It's probably a wash as far as recording goes. I don't think I'll have any time, so I'm going to do the best I can, but I love you guys very much. I really do appreciate not just your support, but your understanding for such a busy time of the year. After this, things will get back to normal, and hopefully for you guys, things stay fairly normal, but for me, it's just a stressful time. But it should be fine. We'll get through it. And hopefully I will see you guys in the next episode on Saturday. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Welcome to all the new folks, and I'll see you guys in the next one.